Yo, what up, scrubs? I'm gonna show you guys how I make color corrections today. I'm gonna try to make it a fairly quick video because I don't really feel like recording for 20 minutes long. So if I rush it, I apologize, but I'll try to do the best I can. So what I like to do to make my color corrections is open up a banner PSD of yours. If you don't have one, go make a banner with another color correction right now, your favorite one preferably, and yeah, just make a dope banner. Save it as a PSD once you're done, and I like to turn off the color correction that I was using, which is this one, and make another group and just name it like new CC or something so you know what you're doing. Go ahead and open it up, and I like to start off with a gradient map, change it from normal to overlay, and you're gonna go up to the gradient map, and right now its default should be at a white to black gradient. Change it to a black to white, hit OK. Make sure it is on overlay, like I said before. Turn down the opacity. Sorry, I'm like just woke up, kind of sick. But yeah, mess around with the opacity on there. It completely depends on what your banner looked like prior to making the CC. But yeah, so that gradient map like darkens things up a lot. So yeah, like I said, use whatever opacity you want. Go ahead and go up to curves. I like to kick it up a bit here at the top. Hold on a second. Yeah, sorry, I like keep coughing a lot, but yeah, so you got your curves, go up top, go ahead and like kick it up a little bit, make the brighter spots stand out a little bit more. Go ahead and go to gradient map again, change it from normal to hue, click on the gradient, change the white one to like whatever color you want to use. I'm gonna go with red just for an example here. Go ahead and hit OK or whatever. So now that you did that with the hue, the entire banner is gonna be red. Like if you see these particles, they're green, and like there's some little blue areas. Change it all to red. Now go to photo filter, and now that we know that we're going to do a red banner, we can go ahead and pick a red photo filter and add a little bit more color. Drop down the opacity a bit, hit OK. Now you can go to selective color, and I'm going to go ahead and select red, and you can mess around with this and get you can really make things stand out. Like this atom array, you can see how much that's changing just when I move this, you know. Definitely mess around with this a lot. Whatever color you're using on the banner, you want to pick that color in the selective color. So, kind of self-explanatory there, but some of you guys are pretty fucking retarded. So yeah, just mess around with that, get whatever color you want. I'm just going to stick with this right now. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to change that. I'm going to show you guys how to do that as well. If you're working on a CC, you want to just change the color. It should be pretty easy to figure out that you can just go to a hue saturation, mess around with the color. That green looked pretty sick. Yeah, I'll work with like a, let's see. You know what? Fuck. I'm just gonna stick with the red for right now. Whatever. All right. So I'm gonna go to vibrance. Turn that up a little bit, maybe like 20, somewhere around there. So yeah, here's what we got so far. By the way, like just that fast, I've already got that. So. Let's see, now let's go to, okay, go to layer, new fill layer, solid color, hit OK, and usually I start with like a dark blue, so do what I just did, hit OK, change it from normal to lighten, drop down the opacity a lot. For this banner, I'm going to go ahead and use like, I'm just going to use like 3. And it just adds a little bit of like a, you know, you can kind of see that. I'll zoom in a little bit. But yeah, kind of adds a little oomph to it, you know. I'm going to add another photo filter. Actually, I'm just going to copy that one and change the color that's on it to red, a dark kind of red. I'm going to put it below the blue one and also lower the opacity to like 1, just really low. Yeah, you can mess around with this a lot, just do whatever the hell you want. I'm going to go up to brightness contrast, kick up the brightness a little bit. Yeah, so here's what we got so far. Here's our other CC. It's got more of a, color fill to it underneath the gradient map. So yeah, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go back to this blue one, I'm going to kick that up to 5, and I'm going to change this one to 3. Actually, the blue one I'm going to kick up even more. I'm going to do 7. Alright, gonna do 7. Gonna do another gradient map from black to white to darken it up a little bit more. Change it to overlay again. Low opacity. I'm gonna change the color. Blue does not look good on here for some reason. A way to do that, a way to fix that anyways, is to use the gradient map with the hue again. Is another good way. If you can't get a color to look good, always do this. This works every single time. I got the black over there, then your first color is going to be whatever you want it to be. So I'm going to go ahead and try like a... I'm going to go with like a blue. Blue's a really good color to work with. So yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and do another color fill, and I'm gonna do blue yet again with lighten. I'm gonna try like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna do 4 on blue, and I'm gonna kick up the vibrance. And also, I haven't done like the lighting that I usually do on this banner, so. As you all know, my banners don't really look completed until they're actually done anyways. So the CC already looks pretty similar to one that's in my pack actually. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of like all the basic stuff that I use. Just vibrance, color fills, gradients, some selective color here and there. I'm gonna go ahead and try that right now. Use blues. Mess around with this, get a really good color. That looks kind of cool. Use saturation. But yeah, so that's kind of like the basics of it right there, guys. There's not really a whole lot to it. It's the gradient map on the black to white is a really important part, though. That's how you that's how you darken everything up. So you can, I guess you could also use like contrast, but I don't know anybody that does that. But yeah, so anyways, there you guys have it. Easy CC tutorial. Not a lot of people have done it, so I hope I helped at least a couple of you guys out. But yeah, anyways, make sure you leave a like and comment, suggest some more tutorials, and yeah, later faggots.